Market Connect gives a buyer an opportunity to meet people that otherwise you wouldn't have an opportunity to meet. The first time I've attended Market Connect was about 4 years ago at one of the health US, and I didn't really know what to expect. I was excited to have the opportunity to attend the conference. It turned out to be one of the best investments in time because it focuses your attention on a couple of areas that you're interested in, but at the same time, it expands quite well beyond what you're interested in. So you connect with people who you wouldn't otherwise connect with. And I love how serious people are. They come prepared, they know what you're looking for, and it sparks really candid conversations, more focused than what you would get when you just show up at a booth and maybe people only have 30 seconds for you. So I really, really love that. One expands, and in my particular case, I'm looking for anything that's new and innovative. That's the role that I play in our organization, and our space is in Canada. So being aware of what's happening around the world and diving into the newest and latest technologies, it's really, really valuable. And actually being able to learn directly from those who create them across the pond is really offers us a new perspective. We were a little bit further ahead, I would say. Our focus has been a lot of innovation, but particularly precision medicine and new tech. And it allows us to connect with those like-minded people and people who offer those types of services. And it doesn't really matter the spectrum, like if it's a startup or established, it just really paints the landscape, and it allows us to build valuable roadmaps in the next 2 5 years and know what's happening. Although sometimes meeting with people really aligns directly with what our particular company looks for. Sometimes you meet people that may seem that do not align directly, but then it aligns with the overall strategy of a country. So what I mean by that is Canada is publicly funded and it needs a lot of support in a cancer spectrum. And I just happened to talk to someone who developed a great test that drills down into specifics of how one could receive treatment. And yes, it doesn't land specifically in my organization, but it allows me to connect them with the cancer agencies in Canada and get them to benefit from that support, as well as the Canadian consumer to benefit from new technologies. So it goes beyond just like individual practice or individual clinics and organizations. It's a great question. There's a few things, but probably it's that genuine connection and the fact that people come prepared and you have somebody's undivided attention for 15 minutes. Probably as a new person coming, you're thinking, oh, I have to do these meetings and really, but take the time to learn about them, show up prepared, and you have 15 minutes to ask your questions that otherwise you would probably spend 6 months to try to create a connection and lead up to speak to a VP of product management in an organization. So it's a great opportunity.